Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Drew Storen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Drew.
Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Leading out for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Miguel Montero is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Montero.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Three and 2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tommy La Stella will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. He pulls this one into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Outside 3-0 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Working to keep them in the game here. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Cubs strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Miguel Montero will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Miguel Montero.
Tommy La Stella will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward. This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this is fouled back and out of play. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. To short. Gloved by Russell. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ready for another shot now. Arismendi Alcantara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Zach Cozart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This ball will be chopped foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes again. 1-2. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you. Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Standing in, Jose Peraza. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Pedro Strop will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Pedro Strop.
Pause, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Jumbo Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jumbo Diaz.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Chris Bryant.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to Votto at first. Low throw that time, but he's able to dig it out, and they'll record the out.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. His career line against Pedro Strop. 0 for 5. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 56, Hector Rondon.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. High pop up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The first baseman,
and in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. In is Joey Votto now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down by a count of 4-2. Striding in once again, Addison
Leading off for the
Russell.
Cubs,
No hits in 3
Russell.
tries so far. He
Addison
struck out once.
Russell.
Here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it
Right fielder
almost
number
got by
18,
him. But he's
Ben
able to slap it
Zobrist.
into the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Russell is on his way home. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Runners going. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
This is line to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The pitcher, number 56, Hector Rondon.
Albert
Your attention,
Almora
please.
will be called on to pinch
hitting
hit
for the
now,
Cubs,
and he'll do it in a golden
number 5,
RBI spot as he's got
Albert
2 men in scoring
Almora.
position with only 1 gone in the inning. Lined foul as this gets over the Reds dugout. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Here's the 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. A tag for one. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And no one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs lead this one 6-2. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Wade Davis.
Stepping up to the plate, Devin Mesoraco. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, left fielder
Scott Schebler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner toward short, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A man at third with 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Jake Arrieta notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Homer Bailey. He falls to 0-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.